Like this?
Yeah. I'll get both of our heads in there. What do you know?
2 heads are better than 1. Oh my gosh.
Says you.
Hi guys, it's R and
Jay coming at you.
Yeah. Here for another fun, crazy, humorous video of...
Are you sure? It sounds like we're monitoring. Thanks for showing up to our video.
Sound like a really slowing down record or something.
Really slowing down record.
All right, so what's our video about today?
Shoes.
Shoes.
That's kind of what we do is shoes.
Yeah.
So what I've sourced on...
Sorry, it looks funny. The paper towels look like eyes.
They do. Our refrigerator has eyes.
Yeah.
Hey, it has ice.
Ice, baby.
Our refrigerator has eyes. Oh my gosh. Anyway, so we're here to take up about 10 minutes of your time that you'll never get back from watching our video on shoes that we've sourced or that I've sourced. She's been a little busy, so I've been out there sourcing as much as I possibly can. Right now we have a couple other ventures that we're doing, but this is a small part of it, and I'm kind of running the show as much as I possibly can. But you know what? It's still about us, and that's why we're the funky bunch. No, I'm just kidding. We're not a funky bunch.
But yeah, we are.
Yeah, maybe.
I think we're kind of funky.
Yeah.
But in a good way.
In a good way. So basically I've sourced some shoes and also did some Facebook Marketplace meetups as usual, trying to stay as safe as we can during this crazy time. Maybe I don't know.
It is crazy.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy. So anyway, we're glad you're here. Go ahead and like it because, I mean, I know you're going to like the video because we're in it. And then, subscribe, and hey, and comment. We'd love to hear your comments. We've actually had a couple of comments. It's kind of crazy. We've had like 2 comments. Woo!
I know. It's someone that found us through watching Renzi. Woo! That's
right.
awesome.
Yeah, and if you don't know, man, we've watched about 5 to 6 different resellers on YouTube. I guess maybe we can put some links in the bottom. We'd rather you watch us. I mean, because we've learned it all from them.
Well, they can watch us too.
Yeah, watch us first so you can see what not to do. No, I'm just kidding.
I mean, well, we're fairly new resellers, I guess. What?
We're pretty.
We're going on our 4th month.
Popping cherries here.
I haven't done this in a while.
I know, our arms giving out. Arms, hey. So anyway, we watch Renzi, R-N-Z-Y, and we watch Harry Tornado, and we also watch Bonafide Hustler, and we also
Paul Cantu.
And Paul Cantu, and Paul's out of Houston, Bonafide's out of Austin, and I think Mr. Tornado is out of
South Carolina.
And he's the one that actually got me going because she was looking through some other avenues of doing sourcing, and I was like, no, we're not going to go that way. So then I came across Mr. Tornado, and then I think he also talked about Renzi, but we also watch Rally Roots, and then even in Rally Roots, they're out of, I believe it's like Tampa, Florida, and then we also watch one other main one, well, a couple, 2 or 3 others, I guess Cincinnati, what is it, the Cincinnati Picker? And of course he's out of...
Part-time Picker, also we watch him sometimes.
And he's out of Cincinnati.
I gotta switch my arms here.
She's gonna switch her arms.
Oh, you know what it is? It's that dang massage I gave you yesterday.
I got a dang massage. She massaged my arm for like 2 minutes.
No, it wasn't 2 minutes.
So, hey, I'm still talking here. Can you keep it down here? Can you keep the chatter down? So, and the last but not least, I believe is also Hustler Hacks. We watched that guy, and he's out of El Paso, which is her hometown.
Yep.
El Paso, and he doesn't necessarily source at Goodwill like we do, like as I call it GW sometimes, or Salvation Army, I guess,
He does retail arbitrage.
He usually hits up the Nike outlets and or Ross, and I guess that's
and
why
Burlington.
That's why he does like a Ross finds. But anyway, so we're going to just show you the shoes. I'm going to try to go through them as quickly as possible because apparently she doesn't like it when I do long videos, and maybe we might lose some of you guys sitting here chit-chatting too long.
Yeah. All right, let's see what...
So we're gonna switch it up, and we're going to show you some
shoes.
Some shoes.
Yeah.
All right, everybody. Thanks for joining us here. at our kitchen table. I'm just kidding. Now we've actually got our shoes all set up here for the most part. Got a sheet down, trying to keep things as clean as we possibly can. Right now, it's not even right now. We just don't really have an area to do this otherwise, and I sure as heck don't want to be outside. So I've put a sheet down to cover up, and then I'll clean everything up after the fact. But ultimately, just going to go over some shoes that I've sourced. I'm going to just do the easy part here. These Hokas, these are Clifton 5s. I picked this up for a Facebook meetup. You can tell that they're still pretty clean, the outsides, but they do have quite a bit of wear on the bottom. But these still sell really, really well. You can tell that they're, you know, we're taking good care of for the most part here. So we got those here. I'll just set those right over here. Y'all can keep staring at those in the video. Hey, don't forget, there's a dog behind you.
I know.
And then I picked up and I met up with another
stepped on
lady
him.
here in town, just down the street, not even 10 minutes. Picked up some Solomons, and these are some Extremes. These are pretty legit because they are brand new. And one of those Hokas, I think I spent 20 bucks on the meetup on those. And believe it or not, I spent 20 bucks on these. She actually wanted $22. What a weird number, but I gave her 20 for these. And once again, I got both of them. I got both shoes, and they're just really clean. I know I'm moving them around a lot, but you can see that they're called Extreme. Right there on the side. And these are just a good trail shoe. I think these were actually like brand new. They're like 90 bucks, and the comps on these probably, I would think, at least $60 to $70. I didn't even look them up. I just knew that they were a good shoe. I wasn't even going to waste my time. As soon as she listed them, I think they were listed for 20 minutes. I said, hey, when can we meet up? And she's like, anytime tomorrow's perfect. So I met up with her that very next day, even though traffic was crazy. But otherwise, I have all these other shoes here. I guess if I get my videographer to not step on the dog behind her. I have some Brooks, which I've never heard of these before. These are called Brooks Addictions walkers. You can see it on the tongue, but I'm not going to show you. Just get a little close. You can actually tell they're a little thicker shoe here, almost kind of like the Hoka, but they're really, really firm here. So it's a good little walking shoe, and I think they actually have a nice insole as well for them as well. The comps on these were, I think they were like 75 bucks, and I scooped those up for 10. For the most part, most of these shoes were anywhere from $10 to $5. So I guess overall the average cost was probably in the $7 to $8 range. Here you have another Brooks here, and this one's the GTS Adrenaline, what is it, the 17. So you can see that on the side, the GTS Adrenaline 17. And these are really good shoes as well, and they're just need a little bath. Give them a little bath. Here's another Brooks as well. Brooks, and these are Revel 2s. These are real nice, lightweight. They have like a little mesh top. Kind of reminds me of like Nike's Fly Knits that they have. And then these are really brand new. I don't even think they have the next version out. These are Brooks Launch 6. Launch 6. And they have like the same thing, the mesh, but a little bit, I'd say a little thicker. But of course, you know, some cute little sparklies on there too, if you can see those. And once again, these just need a little bit of a bath. And these were a little bit higher price. These were like 12 bucks. But the comps on those were like 60 and 70 bucks. We have some Crocs. If you don't know any better, these actually look like Sanooks to some extent. So if you're not familiar with Sanooks, those are a really good seller. And these kind of have that little fringy look like Sanooks do. And of course, it has the different, you know, Crocs bottom that you'd normally see on their other shoes. Here's some more Brooks Cascadias. These are really good, and these are like a trail hiking shoe. And of course, like anything else, for the most part, you'll always see their, you know, signature logos on all these shoes. And then they even too, they'll put in the different things, whether it's Gore-Tex. These don't have Gore-Tex on them, but whether or not they have Gore-Tex or Vibrams, you want to keep an eye out for those in general. So these are gel Kahanas 8s.
Kahana?
That's what I said, Kahana. I think it's a Hawaiian thing, just kidding. And these are like a trail shoe as well, I believe. You can tell they have like a little bit more rugged bottom, like a trail running shoe. And then these are Asics as well, you can tell. And these are the, oh, where did I find them at? They have the names everywhere. Gel, I don't know. I think it's like Trail Luca or something like that. The name's there. You got to look it up. And then, of course, these have the wonderful Gore-Tex as well. And
what is it? Gore-Tex is gold?
Gold. Yeah, gold is Gore-Tex. Gore-Tex is gold. And you can see that these are a hiking shoe as well. And these are in really, really good condition. For the most part, since we've gotten our shoe game up quite a bit now, I'm actually not sourcing anything that I don't feel like that I would actually put on my feet as it being used. I want really good quality shoes, and or that with something that actually has really good comps.
We've actually gotten pickier with the shoes that we source now.
Yes, quite a bit pickier. And then these are the gel Noosas, and these are actually pretty cool. They got a pretty good, cool colorway. But you can tell that someone did some really good running in them. They're a little light right here on the tread. So, but there's still some good life left in them. And I just went ahead and scooped them up because they were pretty cheap. I think they were these $6.99. Sometimes Asics can be as high as $12, but sometimes they can be as low as $6.99. And this is the Tri 11. I don't know if you can actually see it inside there. If so, really nice, cool colorway. And those have comps like $60 as well. So $6 shoe to turn around and sell it for $60. And apparently, I guess sometimes I mess up and I call these Sasa shoes. These are not Sasa shoes. They are actually SAS shoes. And these are actually a shoe that are made here, right here in San Antonio, Texas. I mean, I don't know if this specific pair is, but I know that the shoes are made here in town. And these are really nice. But if you notice too, they actually have kind of some design cues that look similar to the Asics that they kind of maybe borrowed. And these are really comfortable shoes too. I guess they're kind of like a Skechers comfort shoe. Kind of
well,
like
you know, SAS stands for San Antonio Shoes.
Yes, I know what it stands for. I was going to get to that, but thanks for throwing me under the bus like I'm a dummy.
You're very welcome.
But it's all good. It's all in fun. We're here to have some fun on this channel as well and talk about the shoes. So really quick, you can actually see these are some Merrells, and they don't look like they were worn one time. Really good clean clogs, I guess. Maybe, you know, I mean, heck, you could probably wear these for anything. Maybe some yard work, or maybe if a nurse wants to wear these, whatever the case is. And got so many other shoes. Now, Raquel found these. I've never heard of Sabagos.
Oh, we got those in Fredericksburg
Exactly.
when we were doing some wine tasting.
I was going to get to this little section. Yeah, she's right. We did this when we went to Fredericksburg and did some wine tasting.
For my birthday.
If you haven't been out to San Antonio, and if you're in the area for a couple days and you want to head out to Fredericksburg, they've got tons, and I mean tons of places to go check out some wine.
Vineyards.
Wine vineyards. Well, I was going to say wine tasting, I guess. So you can go out there and wine taste. Some of them kind of, you know, the tasting, I guess, or the price of the tasting kind of varies, but they have some really nice ones. So quickly, we got some Merrells. We got these two here. One actually has Gore-Tex on it. I need to do a little bit more research because these seem to have listed as Gore-Tex as well, but these were actually listed for $110 used. Pretty crazy. But the funny thing is, out of the two that were here, these I bought for like $12, but these I bought for $6. So the ones with Gore-Tex that are priced for almost $110, got them for $6 less than these, and they're basically the same. And you can tell that there's nothing going on with the bottoms for the most part. You can see that there's a little bit more wear on the middle of the black ones here, that the ones on the brown have a little bit more
They
tread.
look like the same shoe, just a black pair and a brown pair.
Yeah, and for the most part. So then here you have another brand that we've just recently got familiar with, Echo, ECCO. Just noticing a little. And then these also have Gore-Tex as well. And these are really good, clean little hiking boots as well. So we gave these a try. We just took a chance on them. Didn't do a whole lot of research because they were actually getting ready to close and our internet wasn't doing so well. And then I got the, what are these, bone dry redheads, some hiking boots, hiking, fishing boots. And these actually, I don't know, is it this one? Yeah, this one actually I think shows a little better. These actually have Gore-Tex as well. So you've got like 3 or 4 pairs that have some Gore-Tex. Then we also have some, oh, these are still tied together. These are pretty good. These I think we picked up at Texas Thrift. Once again, that one's been pretty good to us. And these were $10, but then half off because of the color blue. So whenever you go into the establishments, whatever it happens to be, if it's Goodwill, any thrifting location that you go to, first off, just see if they have any specials. So this blue was the color code of the week and or of the day, I guess. So that one gave us 50% off. So instead of these being 10, they were only 5. And these have comps of like 39 bucks all day long. So 35 bucks pickup. And these here are really nice and clean. Some Skechers shape ups. And these are the work version. I don't know if you can see in there. These are the work version. But they actually say Skechers work on the bottom. Hopefully that'll show up there. And you can tell that these are really clean. And these I really just kind of give a good check to see if there's anything that's going to maybe disintegrate or so. Because we do have another video we're going to come back to y'all maybe hopefully in the coming days and tell y'all about another shoe issue we had with something, a shoe similar to these. So these are just the all white Skechers shape ups. Pretty nice. And then I picked up this hat for, I believe this one was half off. It was like $1. Can't go wrong with Nike New Era. It's like a size 7. Over here we have...
It's a Nike hat?
Huh? No, I meant Nike. It's New Era. It's a Yankee hat. I said thank you for clarifying. It's just a regular baseball hat. Sometimes I get a little carried away. And then I got this. I think this might actually be our first pair of Sorels that we've gotten. So you can see that there's a little bit of paint. I think that's the only thing that's really going on with this, other than the little fuzzies and everything. But, you know, thought we'd give them a try. These weren't, I mean, for overall the cost, they weren't bad. They look like they've been taken good care of. The laces were still in really good condition. And then these were also picked up, I think, for just like $3 or $4. The leather is really good. We definitely look at the leather, and the comps on these were like 40 bucks, 40 or 50 bucks, and they're called Gabor. And it's just I guess just a small heel. Nice and clean, you know. Leather's really good. And that's what we really look at, is just make sure, like, you know, hey, would you wear these? And then here's some, I guess, what are these, mule clogs? Here's some more Echoes. And these all sell pretty well, too. They probably just need to be cleaned up. You can see, like, a little tiny, just little scuff, little stain right there. Just clean them up. And then, what are these? The Vionics. Little strappy sandal, and these are really nice, too. Has it feels like a suede leather right here too. I don't know if you can tell that, but
yeah, they're supportive sandals.
Yeah. Oh, okay, that's what they are.
Yeah.
I don't really wear too many of these. And
they support your arches.
Support your arches. And then these were half off. These have a $12.99 tag. I think they actually have an older tag, maybe where they were bought from the last time. So they had an $8 tag here and a $12 tag here, but it didn't really matter. We got half off of that, so we still only paid $6 for these.
I was trying to get in on the name.
Oh, the Bagley Mischka? Mm-hmm. Did I pronounce it right?
Designer shoes.
Yeah, designer shoes. And then these are the Mark and James version. I guess they must have a collaboration. So, and then I think we looked up the comps on these were about 50 bucks as well. And they're just really good condition. Nothing's wrong with them or anything like that. So I guess whoever got them just never really wanted to wear them. And then I've got these Solomons. These are like a big old boot. Got to do some more research on these. Like I said, this was a Fredericksburg find when we were at the Goodwill there. And I believe these were like 12 bucks as well. They have, I guess, something called Contra Grip. But, I mean, who knows? This is probably like a hiking, fishing boot of some sort. And there's a sticker right there. Yeah, these were actually 14 bucks. But once again, overall, I think every shoe with every item that we got, the average was about $8.50. So a little higher than I like to be at. But you know what? For the most part, sometimes if you're not taking a risk, you're not... Hey, are we still good? We're almost done. We're almost done, I promise. We promise. And then these, I'd never seen these at all, but these look really nice, and I think Raquel found these as well. These are the G-Stars. I think you can see it right there where it says G-Star. And these kind of look similar to maybe like a Converse or something along those. And it actually says these are the G-Star Raw Denim. And they also have another little design logo right there.
They almost look like a Converse mixed with a Van or something.
Yeah, exactly. And then they have a little bit thicker gum sole here as well. And inside, I think you can actually see it. They have a little bit of a design. It looks like a camo design, and it actually says Raw on the inside. And once again, pretty clean sole. Bottom of the feet, looks good. So when we're sourcing shoes, we look for the inside. Oh, that's not a good one. let me just go back to this one. We look for the inside insole to be good, like it hasn't been worn. It's not really dirty and dingy.
It's not missing.
It's not missing. The shoelaces are all there. I believe I've looked these up, and I think they call these acklets. That's just the thing that helps it go through the actual shoe. We just look at toe wear. We look at the heel. So we look at heel drag as well. And we just look at overall use of the shoe. Sometimes people just get these, wear them a couple times, or they just donate them because they don't like them anymore, or whatever the case is. Or sometimes now, with everybody cleaning their houses and doing spring cleaning, maybe kids have moved out, left shoes behind.
We also make sure there's no tears or rips.
Exactly.
Or a lot of staining.
Yep.
And no odors as well.
Look at that. I just noticed something new on these. These have a little Velcro back there. God only knows what that's for. So anyway, we just look for as good, clean things as we possibly can with everything, because like anything else, when someone is sourcing from us and our store, we want to make sure that they're getting a good product that they can use for months and years to come, not like they can just use it for a couple days. Also picked up, this is another Facebook pickup. Picked up a Guitar Hero. Met up with, actually it was a girl that was selling it, but I guess I met up at her dad's automotive shop, and he had this sitting there, and I picked this up for $8, and these probably will sell for $25 to $30 all day, every day. Maybe this one a little bit higher. Just got to do some research and comps on it. And then the last item here, this one was a Wu-Tang jacket. You have a logo there. You have the Wu-Tang tag right there, and as you can see, this was $6, but it was blue. It was actually half off. Once again, they do color codes. And let's see. And then I think on the back, there's a little etched blue on there somewhere as well, right there. So you can see that. And it's really clean. The jacket's really clean. It's got some Velcro. And it's also, I guess, has some yellow in there. And then it has the zips on the bottom. It's really clean. Whoever had this took care of it. And then I think there's even a logo on the actual pull zip right there. You can see that. So pretty cool, pretty nice clean jacket. Picked it up and I saw the comps on those were $40 to $50 as well. I guess anything, if it's a concert or rap tee, whatever the case is, I guess if I come across anything with dates for the most part, one of the first jackets we sold was Eminem, and it was an Eminem print all over, but it was just Eminem, and that was it. It wasn't like a photo of him or anything, and that one sold for like $60. So anything that I think might sell or might have a good following, we're probably gonna scoop that up. But for the most part, you see everything that we have here. I don't think I've left any. Oh, I did leave these out. I think I left these out. These are some Chacos, and I've never seen Chaco flip-flops. And again, I was never a big Chaco follower, but these are Chaco flip-flops, and the bottom's really good except for the little, like I said, I always say you got to just give them a little bath, give them a little cleaning. They're in really good condition. And as you can see, these were only like $5. But I think these were half off when we scooped them up too, because of
from Texas Thrift.
From Texas Thrift, from the green color code. So at $2.50, even if we sold them for about $30, that's $28 pickup, because Chaco has a good following, and I mean you can turn around, do a flip on those really quick. So ultimately, Asics sell well, Merrell's, Brooks, Crocs, and if you get a good Croc, and definitely the Hokas that I showed you earlier, and definitely the Solomons, from hiking shoes to, and I believe they have running shoes, but this is just kind of the stuff that we source. We source the best stuff. And one thing I do want to point out, which I did forget to mention, is when I got back home, if we want to zoom in a little bit, I did miss out on this when I got the Brooks. So there is a little bit of toe wear and toe damage. But once again, it was probably our fault for rushing through and getting this, because this was one of the pickups that we got at Fredericksburg when we were doing that. So as much as I was showing you how clean the bottom was, if someone did notice that earlier when we just started the video, yes, it does have some wear. So if I get maybe $5 or $10 or anything, I might be lucky, because this could be what you might consider a loss. So you win some, you lose some. So you got to be even more careful. Like I said, we want to get good shoes, because ultimately, first off, we don't want to return. Our return rate is like, I think 3% right now. And that's what we'll probably be talking on our next video. We got a couple of returns. We'll probably just talk about it a little bit and actually show you some. So we appreciate your time. Like us, not don't like us. Hit the like button and comment down below, and definitely subscribe. You know, we're doing this because we're having fun, but we're also trying to give you as much information as we possibly can. So it might help someone else, just like it's helped us to do this. And hey, turn some shoes for some profits.
So, hopefully you kind of like what you saw in the shoes that we picked up. I think this kind of gives you, oh my goodness.
Come on, keep
This
going.
is what happens when I let Jay hold the phone now.
I'm holding the phone.
Oh, and it's super shaky.
Well, let's go. Let's
I
finish.
lost my train of thought.
Yeah, so we hope we showed you some good shoes that we've been sourcing. Facebook Marketplace is always there. And once again, I've also mentioned, like, if you ever do, like, offer up. Here, look over here. The camera's over here.
Oh,
Yeah, it's over here on this
it's
side.
right there.
Yeah.
That black hole.
Yeah. Yeah, the black hole. So ultimately, you could probably still do offer up, and even like they say, like the other one, the other resellers are even doing, like, you know, flipping from one platform to the other, like Macari to Poshmark and stuff. And our sales from Poshmark have definitely slowed down, but it's also because we haven't gotten in the game of making sure that we sit there and like and follow and share. And I mean, talk about monotonous, man. That's just crazy. Like,
It can be time consuming.
it really is time consuming. And then to sit there, there's no real way to just poke and really see what you have. Like, they make it so hard to look. They need to do some updates, if you ask me, on Poshmark. But otherwise, eBay isn't the best. Sometimes you have people that try to lowball you, all sorts of
scammers,
or scam you, or, you know. And right now, we're trying to learn that whole system too. You know, we don't want to get scammed. Ultimately, we just want to find good shoes for people to, you know, purchase from us, and you know, we hope we're doing that. But right now, you got some crazy people out there. I mean, I had like a $80 pair of shoes that somebody sent me an offer for $5, and I'm like, nice.
I think even right now with everything that's going on, people are more on an edge. I think we're finding that being out driving and being around at stores, we see that people's attitudes have definitely changed.
Yeah.
If you see that too, put that in the comments there.
Yeah. So those attitudes, if you ask me, are still there even when people are purchasing stuff. And then they even send us nice little emails of like, bro, those shoes are like so bad. Or, well, I didn't need a comment. You know, you either like them or you don't. You know, like sometimes we put beaters on there because, like I said, we know that they're Jordans and they could be a project for somebody or somebody that's never had the pair. And I'm not in the business of giving all of our shoes away. You either choose to make an offer or not. We don't need extra comments and this and that and the other. We're not commenting on your comment. You know,
we like positivity.
That's right. We're here about positivity.
Yes.
So, hey, we hope you enjoyed this. Go ahead and hit the like button. And, of course, you know, we like to add about an extra minute or two here at the back end. Yeah.
Make sure you comment, too.
Yeah, or else.
Positive thoughts, though. Positive vibes.
We'll come find y'all. We ain't got nothing to do right now. Nothing to do!
I got lots to do.
We got stuff to do. What time's MacGyver coming on?
What?
MacGyver. I like MacGyver.
My goodness.
Alrighty, guys. Hey, thanks for watching this video as long as it's been.
Subscribe, please.
Oh, didn't we already say that?
I don't know.
Yeah, hit the like button twice.
And comment.
And subscribe.
Oh my gosh. Catch you next time.
Wow!
Gosh, what was that?